the years, and no matter where I've operated, and I've operated in like 7 different states, in your software, there's a report that tells you if you're putting the information in correctly when you're doing the rentals, it will tell you how far people live away from your facility. You can map it or it'll list it. 90% of our tenants are 3 miles or less from our facility. You do have some that are 4 or 5 up to 10. I also know that with the phones, when people are searching for us, they can ping up to 10 miles away from our location. So you want to super focus on that 3 miles, focus on the 3 to 5, and then still do even more with the 10. But I would say your number one focus is within that 5 miles. And when we do competition shops, I don't go outside of 5 miles because it's pointless, really, in my opinion. I'm not going to, if you're opening a store 6 miles down the road from me, I'm not worried about you because I'm pulling my 3 miles very easily.
Especially for the basic units. If you've got something special like a wine storage or a special RV, something like that might draw someone from further away, depending on what your competition also has.
Yeah, because I have a store right now that has 80 some odd outdoor parking, and we're pretty full. And we're drawing from all over town for that place because there's only 3 facilities that offer it, and everybody's full. So we can't keep those empty hardly.
No. Go beyond that, Steph, like outside of geographic, like what are other ways that you might go about finding who your target customers might be and where they live outside of just your conventional wisdom of 3 or 5 mile radiuses?
In an area where you have, say, a school is nearby, or you have businesses, apartments. My store here in Orlando is surrounded by 5 million apartments. We're going to go talk to all of those leasing agent apartment manager people, and we're going to take them crumble cookies now because I just got that idea. We usually take bagels and cream cheese or something like that. I tell my managers they will never turn away someone with food. So always walk in the door with goodies when you go talk to these leasing agents and start those kind of referral back and forth programs. The other places that aren't so conventional is assisted living facilities. We had 2 of those by one of my locations in Tennessee, and we got a lot of business from that because they're downsizing. They're moving into those little apartments, but they don't want to get rid of anything. They want to keep all their stuff. Same thing with the 55 plus community. If you've got a Del Webb by you or anything like that, you can absolutely get business from those types as well, because they're also down. And Del Webb people, they'll store 2 or 3 units while they're building. And then when they move into their home, they keep 2, they just stay forever because the houses are small and they don't, baby boomers want to hold on to all their stuff. It's true. It's a fact. And I'm Gen X, so I want to throw everything away.